Shalom Akim, first all praise and glory unto Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Kakadash, the Bonapus Millstone, and Sighting Elect. Right now I'm going to listen to Based Off, bro, on basically, man, prove this work to your own self, bro. Be at the end of the day, you gotta realize, man, that it's, at the end of the day, bro, it's of you and Mosai, man. That's really about it, bro. It's about you and the Lord, bro. Don't do the truth for men. Don't try to like for whole boys club, bro. Like, nah, if you're trying to like, just say hang out and fucking drink and shit all on day, bro, that's not the truth, man. That's not the truth. The truth is getting your salvation, bro. Because at the end of the day, you don't have to be a part of a camp. You could go out there by yourself in the highways and byways by yourself. You don't have the title of GMS. But if you're doing what you're supposed to do, and 100% truth, and hey, that's in you and the Lord, and hey, that's how you achieve salvation, basically. Our James put the standard of how to do it. But just because you have GMS in your title doesn't mean anything, basically, bro. Because I'll say, hey, man, at the end of the day, if you're doing just to show off in front of men, yeah, you in this for the wrong thing, bro. This ain't a boy club. So I'm gonna get this real quick, man. This is Galatians 6 and verse 4. He says, let every man prove his own work. Say, I need to prove it to yourself that you're part of the truth, man. Don't try to. Because you, at the end of the day, you could fake it in front of brothers all day, every day, man. You could prove it to yourself that, hey, you're truly about the word, man. You're truly about the Most High. And there shall you have and then shall you have rejoicing in yourself alone and not in another. So, hey, man, that's how you prove yourself that, hey, you're truly, I'm truly about this, bro. So to yourself, are you truly about the Lord, man? Ask yourself, am I truly about this? But at the end of the day, it's not about, oh, let's go hang out, let's go to fucking piece of the white man, he's a devil, then do this, that, and the nah, man. At the end of the day, bro, is of you and the Lord. Give him out the warning to taking heed, man. Follow law such commandments to the best of your ability, bro. And doing what you're supposed to do, doing what's right. 2 Corinthians 13 verse 5. I mean, examine yourselves. Actually, man, that's a beautiful way. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Examine yourself, man. That are you about this? Are you truly about this, man? Or are you just saying it just to say it? Are you saying, I'm about this because you feel like you're obligated, man? Truly, at the end of the day, if you don't want to do it, no one's forcing you to. If you want to go on a high byways and more, no one's gonna say, come on, bro, you sure, man, we'll give you $50. We'll make you like this, that, and everything. Went and kept early for you. Just feel like, nah, man. Examine yourselves of whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Prove your own self, man. Show that, hey, I'm truly about this, bro. I'm truly about doing the Lord's work. I'm truly about going to highs and byways, man. And that's honestly beautiful, bro. Because at the end of the day, and honestly, it's much more scarier. I would say much more scary, basically much more a boost of faith, showing that you truly about this, is when you're doing it by yourself, man. When no one's watching, when no one's looking in your direction, no one giving you any like rebuke, that you doing this work. Hey, that takes way more faith. It honestly does, bro. Say, prove to yourselves at the end of the day, am I really about this, man? Am I really about doing the work on the Most High? Or am I saying it just to say it? So know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. But I trust that you should know that we are not reprobates. So honestly, man, prove it to yourself, bro. Self-examination. Because at the end of the day, it's not about trying to impress brothers, bro. It's not about trying to be the coolest guy in the camp, this, that, and the. It's not. It doesn't matter, bro. Because at the end of the day, hey, you know Jacob's trouble is gonna happen. And that turned out Jacob time to Jacob trouble, bro, when just you by yourself. Hey, that faith is gonna have to push you through. That faith most likely is gonna push you through. When no one's looking, when no one's watching you. Because hey, for all I know, you'd be fucking you work when you're by yourself. Hey, I don't know, man. For all you know, that I could be doing some most wicked off shit behind camera. That no one doing some like more wicked off shit, bro. Like that's the thing, man. But the Lord knows, bro. The thing is, though, the Lord knows whether you're about this, man. The Lord knows because hey, He's watching you. When you think you're by yourself, that no one's looking, that's when the most important, bro. That when it honestly is the most important time when no one is looking. When you know you can get away with stuff, are you still gonna do the right thing? When you know that, hey, well, I don't want to find out if I do this, that, that's when you show your true show of character. Hey, no one will find out, but I'm still doing the right thing. Because at the end of the day, the best way to do it is, hey, think that you're always being watched. Because you are being watched. When the angels are taking record of what you're doing, at the end of the day, the angels are recording. Alright, what is this dude doing by himself? Is he doing this or is he just doing that? Motherfucking smoking weed as a guy? Nah, man. Prove to yourself about this, bro. Don't prove in front of men. Don't try and prove because, oh, no, like, anyone can say shalom. You don't go in the house Myers and say that white man's the devil. Anyone can do that. But when you're by yourself, that's when it really matters, bro. When no one's looking, that's when it really matters. That's the most important thing when no one's looking. That when your faith is truly tested out. Because as like saying, man, the saying about it's saying trying to fit in thing. It's not like, oh, you know, I'm gonna try to fit in, try like because you're lonely. That you got no one to talk to and shit, bro. Nah, man. Examine your own heart. Examine yourselves. Seek out your salvation, man. Inquire, bro. Let me look at that real quick. It's been ringing from my mind in a while. And honestly, it's beautiful. It's 2 Ezra 9, verse 13, and reads, and therefore be not curious how the ungodly shall be punished. Because at the end of the day, you know 2/3 are gonna get destroyed. You know Esau's gonna get destroyed. You know this, that, and the other. These wicked ass dudes. They at the end of the day, they meant to be wicked, man. As the whole purpose, bro. In fact, I think, yeah. I'm gonna listen to verse 22 real quick and read. Let's like, yeah. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my break. So honestly, it's before right there. Let multitude perish because they're born in vain. Sometimes a lot of people were born just to be there, just to fill the gaps. For all I know, hey, my next door neighbor, they just there just because the Lord needs someone to be there. It's extras. Imagine having moving no extras. That shit looks fucking plain, like empty as fuck. Imagine walking down fucking New York City, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and fucking no one's there. No one's there, man. Imagine watching this fucking superhero movie. No one's running. It's just buildings falling over, but just a ghost town. So a lot of people are just born in vain. So I'm jumping to that real quick what I had earlier. It says, yeah, after verse 13, and be not therefore, saying therefore be not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous will be saved. Inquire, understand, like, how is righteous to be saved out of this place, bro? You know the wicked is gonna be destroyed, but how can I get myself out of this situation? How can I achieve salvation? How can I get a way to escape out of this? Who the world is and whom the world is created. inquire about that, bro. Inquire how am I going to get saved? How am I going to achieve salvation, man? Yeah, at the end of the day, Esau, you know his place is fucking doomed. You know that, man. You know, that's the basics, bro. That hey, this place has been destroyed. The RFID shit, stuff like that. Martial law, World War III and Jacob Trouble, all that, bro. But the thing is, how am I gonna escape all that? How am I gonna get delivered out of that, man? How am I faithful to get me delivered out of that, bro? I truly believe about this, man. Not because this and because you want to escape, you want to get out of that situation. You want to serve the Most High. I think it's a want. You want to do this, bro. You want to do the truth, man. The truth shouldn't be as a chore. Like this, sometimes feel like, oh, you gotta pick yourself up to do the truth. Yeah, I'll admit that, bro. Something like, oh man, I gotta make my video real quick because that's the flesh talking. But I said this, hey, the flesh is weak, bro. In fact, I might get that before I end it off. This is Matthew 26 and verse 41. And you watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit is indeed willing, but the flesh is weak. The flesh is weak, man. So yeah, sometimes you're gonna have to pick yourself up. Sometimes you're gonna have to force yourself a bit, man. But your spirit wants to do that, bro. The spirit wants to do all those things. It wants to inquire into righteousness, man. But I think that's how you even got to the truth, because you want to achieve salvation. You want a way out of this place, man. But that's when I get okay. With that, I'm going to praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Hakodash, and Sakim Shalom.